Having ADHD as a business owner is a blessing, but it can be a curse if you don't understand that you need systems. If you don't believe me, does this sound like you? Are you inconsistent? Do you have time management issues? Are you jumping from one task to another task without completing anything? Are you impulsive? What about having a difficulty with structures that have a repetitive task? Because it just starts to seem boring. Or how about you procrastinate to the last minute, and then once you get to the last minute, you hurry up and you hustle and bustle to get things done to meet a deadline. You get the deadline done, but now you burnt out and you're overloaded. I know because that's me. You gotta have systems. Once I start putting systems in everything, I get things done like this. Achievement after achievement after achievement. Now let me give you some strategies that's gonna help you out in your business. You need to focus on your strengths. What are your strengths? You have a great vision. You have great networking skills, and you actually are a very good leader. You need accountability partners. You need mentors. You need coaches. You need groups. Matter of fact, that 8-week procurement group challenge that I have coming up, October the 1st, you need to be inside of that if you talking about getting into government contracting or trying to gain corporate clients. I'll talk about that more later. But you also need friends around you that's going to help keep you on track. Matter of fact, probably about 3 months ago, I was telling one of my partners that I'm about to get ready to go on vacation. He asked me, did you get that book done? The book that's right there. And I told him, no, I ain't got it done yet. He said, you need to focus on that. Don't break your concentration. Focus on that book, get that done. I was like, okay, you're right. I got that book done. You need to automate your weaknesses. Either you need to be using AI assistants, task managers, CRMs. You need to be hiring. You don't have the luxury of being cheap, because when you try to be cheap, what you're going to do is you're going to try to do everything yourself, and then when you get to your weaknesses, it's going to bore you. It's going to have you losing concentration. Wherever you weak, you need to hire. Matter of fact, I'm in the process of getting some software developed right now, actually for you guys that's inside of my program. I could probably get that software done myself, but I know I'm going to procrastinate. So what I do, I'm just paying somebody else to do it. Even though I know I can do it, I'm paying somebody else to do it so they can get it done, because they're going to get it done. I'm not going to get it done. Now let me tell you some of your superpowers. You are highly creative and innovative. You can come up with ideas out of thin air and it will make sense. You know how to spot opportunities that other people overlook. And since you don't think how other people think, you're usually thinking outside of the box. You can get intensely productive when you're hyper focused on your interest. When something interests you and you get really focused on it, you can be at it for 12, 15. One time I was working on a project for 24 hours straight. You're an action taker and you bold. You don't too much wait around. You gonna get after that action. And you might not have no direction, but you gonna definitely take action. Word to the wise. Don't become enemies with somebody that has ADHD, because they get hyper focused and they're risk takers. Here go a few people that you may know, they got ADHD.